Say our real family, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I'm creating this joint. I'm starting this joint to honor my brother. Y'all know I always do everything late night, and this is where I can get out my own emotions, how I feel about what I feel when I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? When I do my thing, this is how I like to do. I like to do it late night with just me. I don't tag motherfuckers in on because I don't give a fuck about your opinion on the fucking thing. Tell you the truth. Even though I accept all comers. But tonight I want to honor my brother and his passing by labeling him as a man of honor. Not a man of love, but a man of honor. This is why I call him a man of honor. But before I get deep into that, what is a man of honor? First off, what is a man of honor? A man of honor is more than a man of love. Way more. Because just like I put up there, it's a thin line between love and hate. Love has a thin line between it because you can tell somebody that you love them, but you ain't got no honor in it. You ain't got no honor in the words that you say. You ain't got no honor behind it. It's just like in the gang world, they'll say, well, I got love for the nation, man, but you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't got no honor. When you go to school, they be like, well, if you get all A's, they put you on the honorary roll. When you go to one of them old Don Tripp CDs and shit, one of them mixtapes, and the mixtape dude, he always say honorary member. You know what I'm saying? On the whole mixtape, he started out just like that, honorary member, honorable. To be honorable is to have more than just love. To be honorable is to be sure about the one before you. To be honorable is to be sure about the self. So you know you ain't gonna renege tomorrow. See, you know you ain't gonna pancake tomorrow. You honorable. You got honor in this here. You live and die for it. See, when you just got love for some shit, you can hate that shit tomorrow. Because like I said, it's a thin line between love and hate. Some people, you have to love a motherfucker in order to hate them. See what I'm saying? In order to hate somebody, you have to love that person. Because you don't hate nobody that you don't truly love. Or can you? Sometimes you can be hearing a song on the radio, you can be like, man, I hate that song. Then you hear it again, you be like, damn, look at that punk ass song again. Hate that shit. Same song. Hear it again. Next you know your motherfucking ass singing the same song you hate. You see how you get programmed so easily? Don't you see the difference? Uh, don't you see the thin line? You like, I hate that song, but yeah, that's a badass beat. No, that's it. That's bad. I gotta say that. That's a bad beat. And you don't like that song, man. I don't like the motherfucker. Shit, but I like the beat though. You know. As you know, you singing that motherfucker at work. Like, man, I thought you didn't like this song. Well, the motherfucker kind of catchy. The motherfucker kind of catchy, right? So, being a man of honor, you don't got none of that. If you don't like it, you don't like it. A man of honor always knows his foundation. A man of honor always have his planet in the soil. He never step his foot out of it, regardless of what goes down with the soil. He dies with the soil because he's a man of honor. If you look in movies back in ancient times, they would have said when a soldier went out to war, when a woman's husband went off to war back in ancient times, they'll say, well, your name will be honored. She never tell the nigga that she love him. She always told him that his name will be honored. You can go watch a Viking movie or anything that got to do with ancient times. They say that your name will be honored. Because you was a pure-hearted person. Your love was genuine. Because you didn't apply your love along with that thin line, which was hate. You applied your love along with your honor. And your honor represented your loyalty. See what I'm saying? See, when you had honor, you had loyalty. It don't matter if you are losing on the battlefield or what. You never switch armies. See, you got some niggas that got love in their heart. See, they can love some shit in the beginning and then hate that shit and they'll flip tomorrow. See, that shit go back to gang terminology. It go back to gang thought. Niggas will be GD one day and have love for the nation, and this day when they dislike something, they don't like something that's going on, they'll flip on your motherfucking ass tomorrow and pancake with the next motherfucking guy. You understand? They'll pancake you because they got what they call love in their heart. But they ain't understood the concept of having honor. See, I've been GD all my life. Even though I denounced myself from the gang shit, but I got honor, and I'll always be that because of my honor and my loyalty. See what I'm saying? I took the love out of there because I am love. See, a man got to know when he is love. I told my wife one day, I say, I don't want you to love me. I need you to honor me. Why? Because if you honor me, shit, goddamn woman, you a damn near bow down when I come through the door. When I come through the door. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you love me, shit, you can love me and you gonna say the word but. And I can be a bitch ass nigga in 15 minutes. You say, I love you, but that's a bitch ass nigga. I got love for this one, but that's a bitch ass nigga. See that word but, like I told you last time, that's motherfucker always a knife. You gotta watch out for motherfuckers with that word but. You gotta exercise not saying but. And you gotta go back to your Holy Quran, your Bible, your scripture, whatever give you at least a nanobite of guidance. And let your yeses be yeses and let your no's be no's. You gotta have honor within yourself. Because when you have love, that thin line with a little bit of hate of seasoning sprinkled in it, and you'll change your mind quickly tomorrow. Ooh, I used to love that cake. Oh, I used to love that sandwich. I don't like it no more. I hate that shit. I don't like how it tastes no more. But guess what? When you got honor in something, when you know that this thing builds you up, no matter if it's for a spiritual reason or a physical reason or a mental reason, you're going to stick with that motherfucker. My wife going to tell me the other day, why don't you get a different sandwich from Subway? You never get a different sandwich. Get something different. Because you know why? Because I stick to the program. I stick what builds me up. I stick to what I truly love. My love is attached to my honor, not my hate. See, that's why it's a thin line. So you can attach it to which way you want to go. You can attach it to honor, in which that honor will represent your loyalty. Because your love has to be backed by honor. And your honor is backed by loyalty. This is a science to this shit. Because these words speak volumes and vibrations. These words are not just simple things you just saying out your goddamn mouth. These words got volume, they got vibrations. Huh? Sound waves travel like on radio frequencies. It's the same way your speech is. Just like if a nigga can create a song that'll make you jump up and down, mother create a song that'll make you cry. Because the words that they speak has vibration. It has volume to it. This is why you have to be honorable. You have to honor yourself and honor those that are around you. Then you will never change your mind because your feet are planted in the soil. Now, when you run around this motherfucker say, I love you, then tomorrow we'll be getting into it or having an argument. Don't you notice that? You can sit there and tell your insignificant other that I love you, baby. I love you. And tomorrow y'all be in the bedroom fighting like cats and dogs and tearing the fucking house up. You know why? Because y'all have not learned the science of your position as a man and a woman. A man is positive energy. Not that a positive energy can't be transferred into a negative energy. A female represents the negative energy. Not that negative energy is bad. Now, this is a high level of science. Okay? Now, when we come together just like a remote control, we create a new being, a new understanding. We create something not out of our love, but our honor towards one another. Love may have brought us together, but honor keeps us together. See, I am the love, and I give love. In return of my love, I want honor and respect. See what I'm saying? I don't need no motherfucker loving me. I need you to honor and respect me. That way I know you won't talk behind my motherfucking back. Further on into the topic, my little brother-in-law. I met him when he was young. Young. Now, all my little brother-in-laws, they was cool. You know, they was cool. But they was not like him. They wasn't. He was very honorable. Very sure of a young man. He was very sure about his direction. Wherever his direction may have been. I don't care if he was pursuing women. I don't care if he was pursuing a couple of dollars. Wherever it was, he was sure about it. And when it came down to a man like me, this is the point I'm getting to. When it came down to a man like me, my little brother-in-law didn't only love me, he honored me. And in return, I loved and honored him. See, when I left Memphis, Tennessee, and I went to Racine, Wisconsin, by myself all alone, no family pimp, none. People quickly adapted to their environment and flipped on the nigga. But that young nigga, see, when I tell you, I gotta tell the truth. I ain't got time for them dicky emotions. You can feel sad, be glad, or get glad like that. I don't give a fuck about neither one. That young nigga there stayed honorable to me. He never traded on me. Never disrespected me. You heard me? If anything, the young nigga uplifted me and told me to do some of the things that I'm doing right now today. If it weren't for him, I probably wouldn't be talking shit on a podcast or on a YouTube. I wouldn't have tried. I would have never tried it. And right now today, some things that I haven't perfected, it frustrates me until I think about him. He keep me want to go forward. I never met a young man that honored me so much. I never met a young nigga that was so good at motivating a motherfucker. Like me anyway. You understand? I never met a motherfucker that did no shit like that. He was me. You hear me? See, you know when you meet yourself. You know when you are an honorable person and you meet another man of honor. See? You know this shit. You can feel it. It wasn't nothing I couldn't do with that young nigga. I don't care if it came down to hustling, selling dope or whatever. Yeah, motherfucker, we still street niggas and we still thug life. We just better people now. We got a better understanding about things. We became enlightened. Street niggas. Got a lot of things that I was doing and stuff like that my brother couldn't cope with because everybody's still a product of their environment. But the majority of the things that I was manifesting when it came down to the I and I, and a lot of motherfuckers, oh, just so I rep that I and I always speak it. I put up my last conversation with my brother, and when it came down to the I and I organization that I'm manifesting, my brother was all arms. He was all in, all in. He just knew it was gonna be great. He just knew. And right now, today, I stretch myself out trying to create something, trying to create something better for young men that I see my little brother-in-law in. The things that if I see a young man that's like him, yeah, bro, I'm gonna snatch him up, be his best friend. Any young man that I meet that got those kind of talents, that kind of overstanding, that kind of respect, I'm gonna have to snatch him up. I'm gonna have to. I got to. Cause this was more than just a man. There was a God. I told my little brother that all the time. I say, bro, you a God. Me and my brother had our own personal conversations that I keep to myself because if I say these conversations around faggot ass motherfucking niggas, it'll be a whole debate. It'll be a nah, fuck that. I keep it to myself because I ain't got time to debate with you about something that I'm already sure about. I ain't got time for that shit. When it come down to that, anyway, I debate anything in the world, religion or whatever. I debate that shit all day. But when it come down to certain things personally that was said to me by a loved one that has passed, then I'm gonna keep that shit to myself. Matter of fact, I'm gonna celebrate you to myself and by myself because I know for sure, Manny G. I know for sure, Manny G. When you left this planet Earth in the physical form, not in the spiritual, because you're still right here. A lot of these punk motherfuckers, you would have said, fuck them. Because you told me, fuck them, before you left this motherfucker. So a lot of fake ass shit, bro, just because of you, my pimpin'. Just because you, my pimpin'. I don't do it. And you know I ain't gonna do it, and you knew I wouldn't do it back then. When you had a problem, man, when you had a situation, my brother, you knew who to come to. Because you knew I wasn't playing no games. You knew I wasn't trying to, ain't no thin lines with me. You knew that. You know. My brother knew that. Man, ain't no thin lines with big bro. Ain't no thin lines. If you don't go this way, if you gonna go that way or not, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. Because he ain't trying to hear none of that. He ain't trying to hear none of that fag talk. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I've been around giants, but this little nigga is the biggest nigga I ever seen in my life. Huh? My baby brother, my little brother-in-law, he helped me recognize myself. Out of all his flaws and mistakes or whatever, we don't give a fuck about that. Because everybody got them. Everybody got them. You And there's one thing about my brother and mine. We don't kiss ass to nobody that got money or whatever. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You gotta have some honor. You gotta have a real spirit coming over here. We give a fuck about your money. We give a fuck about your cars. You gotta have a real spirit over here. I always told them that. You need niggas around you with a real spirit, bro. You don't need no niggas around here with that materialistic shit. Yes, whatever. Get your car, go to work and all that shit there. Whatever. Take your punk ass back and forth, take care of your bills, go store to the grocery store, whatever. That's about where that bitch ass shit in. But if you don't have no honor, regardless of your clothes, regardless of the car you drive, regardless of the money in your pocket, if you don't have no honor and you ain't got no good spirit, then nigga, fuck you. You hear me though? And pray that a nigga don't go back into some gangster shit and rob your bitch ass. Excuse me, Facebook, I'm just keeping it gangster. Because that's how I went down in the hood. I done been around a lot of niggas. Niggas be running around this motherfucker flexing and shit, ain't got no honor, ain't got no real respect in the game. So niggas went to land they motherfucking ass down. Niggas didn't give a fuck about you being a little pretty little bitch. Niggas didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. Niggas laid your ass down. I told my little brother that the whole time. That's why he loved a nigga. I always told him that. I always told him that. And he always took that shit for honor. Even if he had a girlfriend, he or whatever, he always brought him around me and his sister for us to meet them. Because he knew who the honorary motherfuckers was. He knew who the honorary members was. You hear me? My brother-in-law knew who the honorary members was. He knew. Check him out. Huh? He knew who the honorary members was. He knew the rest of them motherfuckers will flip tomorrow, pancake ass motherfuckers. And you can't trust a pancake motherfucker. And my little brother-in-law, my little baby brother-in-law, aka my son, this nigga never pancake. He'll never flip. He ain't never been nothing but the mob. To the day he died. That man threw up them pitchforks and never let them down. You hear me? That we have to honor. You have to honor a young nigga to all those who out there, man, that's growth and development, man, gangs, disciples, whatever, man. Honor my little brother in mine. You hear me? Because he died, GD. And he ain't never been nothing else. We got to go to that level because that's the level where we came from. We came from that gang mentality. We came from that gang life. And we know what being honorable is. We know what being soldiers is. We know what being warriors was. We knew what to have honor in our pitchforks and our swords. This was a sword for us. You can't put us down for the only tribes or African tribes that we could be in. My little brother, when he repped that to the day he died, and he was a good young nigga in it, very intelligent. Rest in peace, rest in power to Manny G, and rest in peace to Rashad. Another young nigga that came up under that GD belt, right up under your boy, right chill. Very intelligent, very knowledgeable young man. And you wouldn't even think that these would be gang members. Manny G, Rashad, these young niggas came up under me, up under that pitchfork, up under that thing, man. And them niggas repped it and represented it and was respectful with it until they died. These are men of honor. They ain't run around considering themselves as bitches. You a grown ass man, then you consider yourself as a bitch. They didn't do that. No, they didn't do that. No, they didn't do that. They were very honorable. You understand what I'm saying? Very honorable. And you gotta respect that black woman. Let me go at the black woman one time. When you got an honorable man around, I'm talking about honorable. Not some fake ass nigga, he just riding around tricking off on your slow ass. Huh? Paying some money to have sex with your gay ass. Huh? Little mama. And I'm talking about a man that's honorable. Regardless if he ain't got nothing but $1, he gonna give it to the kids. Regardless if he ain't got nothing, he going out there to find something to feed the children. He care less of himself. He care less of wearing Jordans. He care more about you looking good and the children looking good. Now that's an honorable man. Yeah, you want your man to look good, but you want a man that sees more in his family and his woman that he loves. He want to see them with more than he want to see for himself. That makes that man more than a man. That makes that man a god. That makes that man a god. Straight up and down. He more than a man. Because he ain't like the commoners. He ain't like the pussies. He don't want to reject his wife. He don't want to reject his girl or the children just so he can have a pair of Jordans. He don't want to reject his girl or treat them wrong with children just so he can ride on 20s. He'll find time to do that just to make sure his children and his girl are straight first, he take care of that first. He be like, let me take care of y'all first. That car, man, I'm gonna get that wheel. It gonna be there. I get to work, I get my check, but I pay the bill, man. I got to over my head, man. That on there. We might fuck that shit, man. Uh, my important thing, man, if anything, man, I'm gonna go get a family van so that my baby can have something to take the kids around. You know what I'm saying? Do some grocery shopping. Do things like that. Honorable things. You have to do honorable things to be recognized in this I not honor, homeboy. Yeah, you can be a fag and go represent some go or whatever the fuck you want to go represent, man. Be fake as fuck. You fake fuck. Some of you niggas just fake fucks. This how I celebrate my brethren. Huh? Cause you know why? Cause he loved that shit. Anytime I talk shit, he love that. He love that. Especially when I say that real shit. He love that. He love that. He laughing right now. Get it. That's what my little brother saying right now. Nigga, get on them niggas. He telling me right now, nigga, spiritually. Man, get on them fake motherfuckers. Get them. He said, bro, you like the hood Charlemagne. And then my little brother like you tell you, man, you like the hood Charlemagne, bro. You be going, hell. He liked it. You know, he liked it that. So I loved it. And I honored it. You know. So there is, bro, for you. It's some fake ass niggas out here. They so fucking fake. They so fucking fake. That they in an illusion that they real. I'm gonna explain it to you. Cause these niggas are not honorable. You got a nigga that can do some halfway bitch ass shit. Don't get the illusion of paying bills. Okay? Don't play like you me. Nah. My name on the lease of where I live. So I pay bills. About putting me out of nothing. My name on the motherfucking date thing. Don't pretend like you me. Don't play pretend like you do this. Don't try to say me too. No. Don't try to say, oh, I go to work every day, man. I don't try to say me too. No, motherfucker. Ain't no me too. Don't try to be me. Don't try to mix yourself up with me. You fake motherfucker. Because you're just not doing this. See, I've always done this. Since I was 16 years old. I ain't spent all my life in the penitentiary. I'm not trying to be you. I'm not trying to put myself in the same category as you when it comes down to the jail cell or selling dope or robberies or whatever the fuck. I'm not trying to put myself in the boat with you with that. So why you want to put yourself in the boat with me is being this. You are not honorable. You only have love, and your love is weak because your love got a thin line to it. And at the end of the day, nigga, in secret, when they close the curse, you hate me, boy, and I love it. You hear me talking? But we talking about being honorable here. Rest in power, Manny G. Huh? Rest in power. Not in peace, in power. We don't say that in this dimension. No, we don't say that. Huh? No, we don't say that. We say rest in power. Be honorable. And you know what honor is? Honor is the 8 Mile. Eminem. Some of them like, oh, this nigga tripping. No, nigga, pay attention to 8 Mile. Nigga, pay attention to the movie, nigga. You hear me? He stayed true to himself. Stayed true to what he wanted to do. And yeah, he had flaws and he had many mistakes. And guess what? When motherfuckers want to be bitches and be dishonorable and have no respect for a man, Before you can diss him, he dissed himself. Then nigga, I'm this, I'm that. All the above. But guess what? See, now you know my dirty laundry. I gave it to you. What about yours? Huh? What about you? What's happening? You heard mine. I gave you mine. Yeah, I did me in. Gave you exactly what you wanted to hear. Made you feel good, huh? Made you feel real good. When I demolished myself, brought myself down low, made myself feel down so you can feel up there, feel real good, huh? But what about you? What's your dirty laundry? Let's go. Now if I spew yours, you gonna cry. Huh? Because you ain't got no honor. See, you ain't played Mortal Kombat. See, these niggas don't know the jump. See? See, I just leapfrogged your ass? Huh? You niggas don't know Mortal Kombat. Huh? See, in Mortal Kombat, the video game, see, you face all types of obstacles. Obstacles. See what I'm saying? And obstacles will be the opposers, the enemies that you face. Until you got to the mirror match. You had to face yourself. See, if you watch the movie Mortal Kombat, even playing the game, but the movie a little bit better, just a little bit better. When it comes down to subliminal messages. So you have to face yourself before you get to the ultimate goal, to the ultimate opponent, to the ultimate challenge. See, you exercise your skill whooping these other motherfuckers. You had to get good too. Huh? But your main enemy will always be yourself. Your main enemy will always be yourself. See, I taught that to my little brother-in-law before he died, man. My brother-in-law, I taught that to him before he died, man. I told him these philosophies that I had created for myself. I just simply manifested for myself. You know? These kind of philosophies. Because a lot of niggas ain't never faced themselves. They don't truly want to apologize. They don't want to truly face that they was wrong about something. They just want to replace the emotion with something materialistic. But it never get really truly replaced. It get accepted. By whom? That when they accept your gift from you being very poisonous, and you're very poisonous, and you bring a gift to replace your poison. You bring a gift to replace your poison. And it's accepted. And when it's accepted, you deem those people as weak. See, we talking about the Jesus forgiveness. The Christ forgiveness, I would like to say better. The Christ forgiveness. They're forgiving you. But you do the same poison. You come with the same poison. You bring the same poison again. And the only fools in the game is those who keep on drinking the Kool-Aid by these dishonorable motherfuckers. I'm gonna say it like that because in fact I just don't like a dishonorable motherfucker. I don't like people who don't have honor. Because anytime you tell me that you love me, I see it as a agenda or a gateway for you to ease in slowly like a snake. It's a word that that makes you what I want to say. It renders you helpless. You know, I mean, it got you woozy. You know, it's like you was out in the forest as an animal and a hunter hit you with one of them darts that'll knock you out. I mean, you still coherent. It's just like like if a motherfucker go get a one of those with one of those poisons that yeah numb your body up, but you still be coherent. Be you still be coherent and you still know what's going on. You see what's going on, but your body is numb. See, love is like that in reverse. It numbs your brain. It numbs your logical thinking and only leaves you with your body and your emotions. See, and you're going off your emotions with at all times. Them motherfuckers can direct you fucking totally wrong. Totally fucking wrong. They can render you helpless. You understand what I'm saying? They can guide you totally off course. You know, totally off course. If you just simply go by your emotions. When my little brother-in-law, when he was a young nigga, I seen him talking to this older chick, right? I knew that this cat, though this young cat, even though a lot of Memphis kids, man, young niggas, they be on females, man. I don't know, but this is me still being young and still seeing a certain situation happen right before my very eyes. Something that I really ain't seen, even though I was probably doing the same thing, but you just don't recognize it unless you see it from the other side of the fence. A young nigga on the bike, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, talking to an older chick. Come on now, the fuck, y'all with a grown woman, my youngin. You know what I'm saying? My young, you out here with a grown woman. That let me know he had to be intelligent, very intelligent. He had to have game. As we would say in Memphis, man, he had to have some pimping in him. He had to. So you can't let your brain become numb within your environment where people will use certain words and certain terms such as love, powerful words like love, created by Shakespeare, and use that shit to sway you and put you in this little box where you have to feel obligated toward this dishonorable, disrespectful person. So you don't have to do that. If you have honor within yourself, then you can see these things with a guiding light. You can see these things third eye flex clearly, clearly, and you don't have to become hurt. A woman would actually judge a man by his heart and not by the materialistic things that surrounds him or the clothes that he wears. She will actually say that this is an honorable man, a hard-working man. It ain't about this or that. No, it just since from the jump when I met him, when he had nothing, even if he had nothing, when nigga had something, he just worked hard towards the beneficial factor of me and my children or me in many ways. To the honorable men, I salute you forever. To the honorable women, I salute you forever. And if you're an honorable woman with a dishonorable man, I very much advise you to move around. Don't numb up your brain. You hear me? Don't allow your brain to be put under, sedated. Don't allow yourself to go through so much pain. Don't allow your body to make all your decisions. Make conscious decisions. Be honorable. A CRF family, peace, man. Holla at your boy Marco Tumray on YouTube. Marco Tumray, holla at your boy. Because I'm about to get it started. I'm about to get it started. I got some fresh new topics. It's crazy. It's crazy the shit I'm gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy shit I'm gonna, explode on they motherfucking asses. Rest in power. Rest in power. Manny G. Rest in power. Rashad. A Sierra Red family. Peace. And remember, I always remember, I love you like a father.